Hi, it's Dave Murphy of the Philadelphia Daily News, and we are standing in a vacant and snowbound Citizens Bank Park, where in the late stages of January, the Phillies are making their final preparations to head south to Clearwater and spring training. We're about 3 weeks out from the first official workout for pitchers and catchers. In the meantime, the banquet circuit is closing up. Today we had a chance to catch up with a few of the wild cards who could make a drastic impact on this Phillies team and whose statuses we will know a lot more about by the end of spring training. One of those gentlemen is Mike Adams, who is recovering from shoulder surgery. Adams was a bit of a question mark at the time of the surgery, but he says now that he is throwing at 90 feet and that he feels great. He had some concerns in the first couple months after the surgery, but he is hopeful for opening day and said that April 15th or May 1st might be a more realistic target, but he does plan on making a contribution to the team this year, and he compared his potential return to the signing of a big free agent reliever since he was absent for much of last year.
I came in here, expecting to be a big part of this team. Being able to go out there and help them win ball games. And then when the injury happened, of course, you let yourself down. Then I felt like I let Ruben down, because he went out on a limb to sign me. And then comes your teammates, and it's like, I can't go out there and help them. I can't be out there when they have a lead and hopefully hold on to that lead and hand the ball off to the next guy. So it's very disappointing. I mean, you never want to be, the guy that let the team down. So, hopefully, like I said, hopefully I can, get back out there and stay healthy and be a big part of the success.
Wild card number 2 is Darren Ruff, a familiar face to Phillies fans who watched him jack up home run totals during his brief stints with the club over the last couple of years. But there is some uncertainty about his role on the roster. The signing of Bobby Abreu, a right fielder, the signing of Marlon Byrd, obviously a right fielder, the signing of John Mayberry Jr., who can play right field in addition to center field, and the signing of the right-hand-hitted Kevin Franzen does not leave an obvious opening for Ruff. But Ruff said he is not concerned about that. His main goal is simply to head into spring training and establish himself, play his way onto the roster, in other words, whether that be a bench role or an everyday role.
I guess labels are a little bit overrated in a way. Like you said, I started in AAA last year and ended up starting I don't know how many games up here. So, whether you guys want to put labels on starter, bench player, platoon player, it can change throughout the day. I mean, you're a starter, I guess, when your name's in the lineup. You're not when your name's not in the lineup. So, you just got to do whatever you can to help the team win. And when your name is in the lineup and you are starting, you're expected to perform.
And then, of course, there is Marlon Byrd, the marquee, if you would like to use that word, signing of the offseason for the Phillies. He will be manning right field on a mostly everyday basis. At least that's the plan heading into spring training. Byrd shrugged off some of the doubts about this Phillies team, specifically their ages, saying that he believes that he and his old teammates from when he was coming up through the minor league system here are experienced and hungry now to prove everybody wrong.
There are days that I feel very old, so but I don't play old. That's the big thing. Going out there and playing young. I think when you watched me last year, nobody could really tell I was 35 going on 36, and I think that's the big key. So the recovery, sometimes you wake up and you're stiff and you're sore, but that takes just a little bit more from me as far as my routine and everything that I'm doing. Make sure I'm getting my rest, making sure my nutrition is right, my diet is right, making sure I'm getting my massages, anything for recovery.
For now, it's all talk, and we will have to wait and see how things play out both in Clearwater and over the course of a regular season where the Phillies have suddenly found themselves as lightly regarded in the National League race. For now, I'm Dave Murphy with the Philadelphia Daily News, reporting from Citizens Bank Park.